Mabuhay! My name is Rema and welcome to my art space, and we're here in this very special event where women like me are celebrated. And welcome to our exhibit, Only Women Bleed Tree. Tara! Let's see all the great artworks. Only Women Bleed Tree is an exhibit currently being held here in Marikina, and its opening is on February 7, 2026. Now, all of the participants in this exhibit are all women. Even though the theme is open, most of the artworks have this feminine touch because, well, we women have a different way of expressing ourselves. How many artists ba yung naka-participate dito?
Ngayon, 101.
And how many artworks?
176 artworks. During sa group namin, nung ini-introduce yung all-female exhibit, parang yung reaction nila parang bakit kailangan magkaroon ng all-female lang? So, ang sa akin naman ang rason ko, bakit hindi pwedeng hindi? Ang team ko ng identity, so gusto lang nilang ma-identify as separate entity sa male-dominated exhibits. Yun.
I have two artworks in this exhibit, and I entitled them as Life is Not a Bed of Flowers and My Passion is Like Fire. I'm going to put you through in the process of how these artworks were made.
Actually, I started my painting on Christmas Day. As in, literally, December 25. I took that chance to make this or to start this painting kasi that's the only time that I was off from work. Honestly, nahihirapan ako mag-juggle between work and making paintings. Tapos parang yung deadline pati. Supposedly, the deadline for the online submission is January 4. So, I had to rush it. Pero hindi ko siya nagawang i-rush. After nung Christmas Day, I wasn't able to continue it because, you know, I had to work, I had chores. Although, pwede ko naman isingit yung pagpipaint at least hours after work. Pero for some reason, parang I needed to do some house chores. I cannot even properly clean my house nga eh. Well, do the laundry. Ayoko na, sakit sa ulo. Pero anyway, at least what's important was that I was able to start this painting on December 25. On that day, sinimulan ko lang siya on the face. Yung reference ng painting is myself. Kasi wala ako ibang model eh. So, I only have myself as my model. Magbabayad pa ba ako for model, di ba? Ako na lang. Maganda naman ako. Pero seryoso, mahirap mag-copy ng anatomy. So, I waterloo ko siya. Pero I wanted to do this painting kasi nga, the theme is women. Although open theme naman yung exhibit. Pero I wanted to do something about women. I scouted an old painting that I did like 2 years ago. Pero yung painting na yun, gusto ko ipasa yung for the exhibit. So, I thought na, why not gawin kong series to? So, I focused this on last week. Lalo na yung face, yung hair, and yung arms and your legs. And tinuloy ko yung painting. Pinilit ko talaga ituloy yung painting ngayong Sunday, December 28. My God! Dinala ko yung painting from Bulacan up to here in Manila. Napakabigat. Lahat ng, alam mo yung struggle sa akin kasi I had to bring a lot of things. Meron akong paints. Meron din ako mga brushes. Meron din ako mga palettes. This is 12 by 18. Aside sa marami na akong damit, may workout clothes pa ako. Ang bigat. Pero ito, seryoso ako. Tinuloy ko, at least I spent like 2 hours continuing this painting. Nilagyan ko siya ng damit kasi hindi ako makadecide kung anong damit ang gusto kong ilagay sa kanya. Mostly nag-focus ako sa damit. And then yung another layer ng background, which would be parang ito yung magiging source ng mga flowers. The reason that I made a staycation here in Manila kasi after church, I planned to meet with some friends, with some of my closest friends within the art community. That time, I took the chance of using that 2-hour window of waiting kasi syempre church ended like the church service ended at like noon, and then we met at 5 o'clock, which is syempre may 2 to 3 hour window here. I used that time to continue my painting. Well, ito yung isa sa mga struggles ng isa sa mga struggles talaga ng isang artist na merong day job, because we kind of like tend to juggle things. Honestly, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Believe ako sa mga artists who are able to finish a painting within a day, and I couldn't even do that. And nagkakraming ako. I know it's my fault na hindi ko sinimulan yung painting at the start of the month, pero I needed to learn from that experience. I think I need to sleep kasi it's quite too late na. And I'm tired and I'm old. Just a bit of a fact. Do you know na muntik na siya abutan ng 2026? Oo, muntik na siya abutan ng 2026. A few minutes before 2026, natapos siya. So, it's a miracle. Actually, I was planning to finish this painting on January 1 itself. Kasi wala akong pasok noon. Somehow, I decided na I had to work on this on December 31st while waiting for the New Year. Total naman, I did not prepare any Noche Buena. I did not prepare food. Kasi ever since nung mawala si Mami, parang I didn't see the point of preparing anything at all. And I just thought of killing time by making this painting. So hindi ko in-expect that I would be able to finish this on December 31st. Especially with the flowers, because I was expecting na sobrang detailed ng flowers. Isa-isa kong lalagay yung mga flowers. I focused on red or warmer colors. Gusto ko kasi warm yung theme ng painting. Yun yung plano ko, yung bigyan ko ng palibutan ko si Atty girl. Atty girl, wala siyang name. Palibutan ko siya ng flowers. Kasi, I don't know, somehow I can relate with this painting kasi parang I feel na parang ako to. Yung tipong I'm so tired with life. I'm so tired. I'm so burned out with my job. I'm not complaining pero yeah, sometimes it can't help na nabu-burn out ako sa work ko. Oh, it's so noisy. I'm sorry. Yeah, nabu-burn out ako sa work ko. Tulad nga, nabu-burn sila ng mga fireworks sa labas. Charot. Pero yun, life can be really tiring, and I want to lie in a bed of roses. Hindi naman siya literal na roses, pero yeah, these are flowers. Siguro parang there are days na I just want to dwell in a field of flowers para lang makapagpahinga. So I guess I am just embodying her na yeah, I want to live in peace as this. I want to live an idyllic life as this. So I did not only make one painting for the exhibit, but 2 actually. Just like the first one, I used myself as my own reference. Like, I did some modeling shoots, and it's funny because I did it all alone in my home. Like, I don't have to go to a professional photographer or something, because I think that I'm fine as a model. The concept for this is that I intended to make like a series of women in elements. So although, well, flowers is not an element, at least flowers are from the earth, which is an element, right? This time, I chose fire. So it's the same as the first one. It's also an acrylic painting. I had quite some trouble actually with the body. The arms were too long, and that was wrong. So I had to repaint it. What's cool about acrylics is that you can repaint. It's because acrylics are opaque. I had trouble with the dress also because I was thinking, I should make the dress blue. Like fire is a warm color, and the warm color dominates the whole canvas, so why not add something cool to it? But then I thought like, no, I think I should make the dress a bit, if not red, pinkish. And I was surprised that it turned out to be like a wedding dress. Yeah, and that's so cool. And then that's when I added the fire swirling around the subject. If you're wondering what's the meaning of this, the title of this piece is actually My Passion is Like Fire. Okay, why is my passion like fire? Let me admit something. In this season, I'm actually praying for marriage. Even though I still don't have a boyfriend or a fiance. Now, where is my husband? He's not yet coming. Oh my gosh, until when he will come? The answer that the Lord gave me was wait. During the waiting season, you have this passion inside you and it wants to burst. Like, God, why can't it be today? Why can't he marry me today? And that's a really, really hard season for me. So, I guess this painting says it all.
Now, this is my first time being here in the Sentro Leona Gallery, which is actually founded by Atty. Mallonga. And I'm asking the very purpose of why this exhibit has been established or has been launched.
I'm very happy that it's even titled Only Women Bleed, because what the title means is that women artists are unique. This is an opportunity for us to really focus our efforts on self-expression for women, because that's an opportunity for women to participate in dictating their own destinies. By expressing themselves, we are able to encourage them towards more possibilities for development. Yung sinasabi natin, only women bleed, that's because of the physical and physiological makeup of women. Dahil babae nga lang ang nabubuntis, babae lang ang nagkakaanak. Pero that also is the uniqueness of a woman. Not necessarily superiority, but precisely the uniqueness na sila lang yung pwedeng maging nanay eh. And that's a very powerful image.
Okay, the curator of this exhibit is Ding Royales. He's also an artist, and he is the one who has led curating all of these artworks.
Itong exhibit na to, nakita ko kasi nung during December exhibit na maraming nag-respond doon sa call ng exhibit na yun, ng mga puro bahay. Sabi ko, what if tuloy ko yung number 3? Which is nung tanong ako, maraming nag-reply ng maganda. So, tinuloy ko siya. Tapos nagkataon lang naman na nag-open yung NCCA nung call for exhibit nila. Sabi ko, kung tutuloy ko sa NCCA, i-continue ko na doon sa March na Art Month. Yun, kaya pinili ko itong maging February to March para enter ng Art Month, then Women's Month. Yeah.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. And if you're here on my channel for the first time, please subscribe. And also click the bell notification so you'll be notified of future videos from me. Again, my name is Rema, and if you are here in Marikina City, please come visit Sentro Leona Gallery in Ito Street. I think I got it correct. Anyway, I'm gonna put the description of the address in the description box below. And this will run until the end of March. And I hope you see all of the great artworks, and if you find them beautiful, you can send home some of them. You can buy some of them and bring them home. Anyway, my name is Rama. Thank you very much for joining me here in my art space, and I hope to see you again in the next. Bye! The light is so weird. Never mind. Ang pangit ng light. Mabuhay! My name is Rema, and welcome to my art space And you're going to see